behind the scenes vlogging life. When the ponies don't want to be in the picture, 2 eggheads bribe them with carrots. Come on, are you scared of us? Lola!
I might get ridden.
You got your hats on. Don't worry guys, we won't be going out like this. Hi, who you going for?
Lola.
Oh, good ponies.
Wanna shake the ground, wanna break away, let loose. I'm tired of waiting, gotta make that move. All the neon signs, now they shout to me and you to write our story. Wanna shape the new. Do you wanna come along with me? Come along with me. Do you wanna? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, get it right. Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it live. And tomorrow's far away, should I let the party fade? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, let us on tonight.
Right, go ye ahead.
Yeah.
Welcome to this week's vlog, guys.
Yeah, it's a bit of a different one.
It's a bit of a... We kind of feel a little bit awkward.
A little bit, yeah.
Not awkward, anxious. I don't know, what's the word?
I don't know, but we're not going anywhere. We're not actually going to be leaving this area.
No,
And
this
there's
is
no
all of
ponies.
today's vlog. And well, they were here a minute ago.
Yeah. They know
There's
the
still
cameras
carrots
come
left.
up.
Yeah, they've run away. They're like, we're having a week off, Mum.
Yeah.
So following on from last week's vlog, we did say that we would show you some of the products that we couldn't live without, basically.
That we couldn't event without.
That we couldn't invent without, not live without. Yeah, we could,
Yeah.
we could manage our day-to-day working lives without a stud guard and stirrups.
And a
but-
riding hat.
yeah. And you guys commented on last week's vlog. Thank you. again
Yeah,
for-
loads of lovely messages and comments, lots of tagging and stories, wasn't there?
A little bit overwhelming after such a high buzz from the actual weekend itself.
I can't believe it's like a week gone already and
I know,
we were
I know.
on the way home this time last week.
Yeah. And then getting all the comments and tags and private messages about how well we did and how much people enjoyed reliving the vlog
Yeah,
with us was just
and getting out feeling like they've been eventing with
yeah,
us. But
yeah. And even people in like New Zealand and
oh, I know,
Australia and America and Canada.
Yeah.
I looked on
crazy.
YouTube stats and I was like, oh my god. So this last week's vlog has had like 6,500 views in 3 days, which is the most yet. Which makes following up from it a little bit what we're going to do this week.
Yeah. So yeah, this might not be quite as exciting,
No.
but a lot of people have asked us if we can talk about the different products that we use and that we find useful and help us eventing. So that is what we're going to do this weekend because we haven't got any plans. The ponies, Banks has had a week off.
Thanks, had a week off. My ankle's had a week off. It's feeling loads better. And yeah, we've spent some time with our other halves.
Yes.
But we've got an hour out now to do this for you guys.
Yeah.
As we said, we felt a little bit
I don't know what the
last
word-
night we were texting each other, weren't we? We were
Yeah.
like, just feels a bit wrong showing things that we've been given. Now, not necessarily everything here was given.
No.
Lots of stuff was purchased. I paid a blinking lot of money for this a few years ago.
Yeah.
And it's done its job well. But things like this, yes.
Yeah.
Woof Wear Smart Tendon and Fetlock boots, we both use. We've both been gifted kindly by Woof Wear.
Exactly.
But, oh actually no,
You
no.
bought my first pair for my birthday.
Yeah, I bought.
Yes. Exactly. Yes.
I bought you the tendon boots for your birthday, yeah.
Yes.
So, but they're all like long-standing relationships with the brand of things that we have been loyal customers for initially.
Yeah. Like I have always
Won a champion hat.
hat. Always.
Always, always, always.
And Woof Wear, I've had pairs of boots in there. I've got some old boots.
Those
Not
white
my-
ones. Old ones. That are like, how old? You've had them since you first got Sprite?
Yeah. These are them.
Honestly.
They are. Don't get me wrong.
You
but
need to get
these
up
are-
close to those then.
Which camera? Like, don't get me wrong. They have had their day, but they still work. And
Yeah.
they're probably about 10 years
They've
old.
had their day because they still work. They've seen better days.
Yes.
But they are as old as Sprite. Well, not as old as Sprite, as old as how long you've had
That's
Sprite.
right. Yeah, they're
So
only
yeah.
10 years old.
all the brands that we work with, a few of mine have obviously led on from when I was on the All-Star Academy.
Yeah.
And again with you, with Champion was from
Piggy French's.
from when Emily won a competition to train at Piggy French's
And
yard.
Toby, yeah.
But then we've kind of in unison all collaborated together,
Yeah.
which is fab.
And that's how,
That's how these things work. You need to have been. We often get asked how you get to become a brand ambassador, and you just really do need to only promote the products that you strongly believe in anyway. And I always say that you would willingly. Yes, even the cows agree. You would willingly spend your hard-earned money on yourself.
It. Yes, exactly.
So,
right.
let's get this underway. We're starting with dressage. Where's
So-
our whiteboard for our top tips and reminders?
Yeah. So,
First things first, dressage.
hat. Now we've got the same hat, just
Yes,
different
cow.
colour.
You haven't got a hat.
So
You took it back to me. I'll let you take over with this one because initially Champion was your brand, really, wasn't it?
So we both wear the Evolution Puissance hat. Oh, I like how you put it on.
Yeah, do right. Mine's in navy.
And mine's the black. And actually, it's quite good that we've got the sunshine because you've got a really lovely little glitter bit up the middle. Yeah, I can see yours there. Probably not close enough.
Camera 2 or camera 1?
I'm not quite sure. But something that is really
That hurt my
imperative-
ankle.
Oh. is we both keep our hats in a hat bag. And this isn't only so that it protects it from if you were to drop it. Or
Yeah, because it's nice and padded.
nice and padded, definitely. But it also keeps the sunlight off of it because that can do serious damage to the actual inside of the hat and weaken the bits that are going to save your head if you were to have a fall. And yeah, so we've got a lovely hat, and these bags are really fab actually. They've got loads of little pockets inside,
Yeah.
as you can see. So like
As you can
Velcro
see
bits
on
there,
mine, I
and a mirror.
Always keep a hairnet in front of mine.
Yeah, I've got a pair of gloves and a hairnet in there. So yeah, that is the hat bag and Champion hat. Oh. I'm doing it up, it would help if I took the hat off. And even if you don't have a fall on your head or have a fall in the hat, you should replace your riding hat every 3 years.
I was waiting to see where we were going to
Get it
on
right.
that. A body protector every...
Every 5. But we'll come on to that in cross country.
Yeah, that's not dressage related.
jump.
The other thing for dressage we were going to say about is gloves.
Gloves. Right. Again, we both wear the event gloves by Woof Wear.
Emily's a good girl and always wears whites because she's got amazing hands for dressage, as you'll see from her videos. Her hands don't move at all. I, when I'm feeling brave, may wear white, but the majority of the time I wear the black, which are black and grey.
I'm not going to get too close with my white ones
Because they haven't been washed yet. But these are my all-time favourite gloves.
I never used to wear gloves cross country. I always like to
Oh,
have
I know, and I
no-
always say that to Alice too. I still need to get Alice sent a pair of gloves to try.
Yeah. And obviously I had to wear them for dressage, but
Those of you that don't know and don't event, it is compulsory to wear gloves for dressage
It
stage.
is.
Yes.
But these are honestly like a second skin, and they are so grippy yet so thin.
And breathable, yeah.
And
you don't,
breathable,
you
so
don't
you've
feel like you've
got-
got them on once they're on,
It's
do you?
mesh all over there, and see how flexible that is. Like, it just molds to your hand, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And especially when you are eventing in the rain.
Bricky last year.
Yeah, they keep the grip very, very well.
Yeah, they do. They're brilliant. I wouldn't use any other gloves now. I've used these since 2015.
Have you?
And yes, I would
Kitty
say
King.
again, as much as these were gifted, I definitely bought my first 2 or 3 pairs.
Yeah. And Kitty King is actually wears these when she is eventing.
Yeah,
and
we
she's
spoke
got
to her
a
about
lucky
that
pair.
at Badminton, didn't we?
Yeah.
Her original, because they came out in 2015, so her original pair that she was given by Woof Wear, 'cause she's one of Woof Wear's sponsored professional riders, she still wears.
Still wears
So they're
them.
still going strong.
So that is what we wear for dressage. And now,
That's not all we wear, but
oh yeah, that would make it
they are the
interesting.
imperative bits that we couldn't be without for dressage.
Yes.
With regards to the horses, again, saddle bridle, there's not really, we've both got dressage saddles.
Yes.
And it's important that you use a snaffle. I can see one there, Emily. Not important, it's compulsory. Again, like the gloves,
Compulsory.
you must wear a snaffle for dressage.
Yep.
And that just leads on to one thing that I wouldn't be without for Banksy prior to dressage. Is his
Or
massage
plaiting.
pad. Or plaiting for M, because he can be a right fidget bottom. Is the Equilibrium massage pad. I have had this 3 years? Ever since I've been being, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think before we went to Chepstow was the first time I
Yeah. And
used it, and it is
and
absolutely
it really
brilliant.
does
It's mad.
make a difference to him. I can't believe the difference.
We've tried it
that
on Lola
literally-
before.
And no.
She's not worried either way.
That was when we took her to her first away show though, so I wonder whether it was just
She's a
too
bit shell
much.
shocked anyway.
Yeah.
That's true. But ever since we've gone, oh, Lola doesn't need one.
No.
But to him,
He just literally zones out and goes, yeah, okay, I'll go sleep.
yeah, exactly. It's exactly that. Especially last weekend, even that many years in.
Yeah.
You started platting him, and he's left, right, switching there, looking there, doing the. Put this on. Oh, okay.
Wow, I noticed a difference because on the Sunday morning when I went down to plat them, because I left you in bed, didn't I? And I went down
Don't tell
there.
them that bit.
Well, no, you had the long drive to do in the afternoon.
Emily got up
after
at
completing.
5:30 before our final horse inspection and platted both horses.
And it was nice and quiet down at the stables. There wasn't much going on. Yeah, I missed the massage pad. I should have taken that down with me because I was shocked on how different he was.
Really?
Yeah.
In all honesty, I thought you were going down to do Lola and then bring them back up. And then I thought, oh, I'll get up and help. 2 hours later, Emily hadn't come back. I was like, oh, that was a nice snooze. Good job, she loves me, isn't it?
You packed the bed away and stuff.
I did
though.
pack the whole lot
You didn't do
trailer
nothing.
up, yeah. So yeah, there's 3 different settings: low, medium, and high.
You just whack it straight on high
Now
don't
that
you?
he's
He's
zonked
used
him
to
out
it.
straight on high, but to get used to it, oh actually, it may as well do it. You start on low or medium,
And it comes in a bag.
and it turns itself off after 20 minutes, so it's perfect. It's just the right amount of time. Yeah, it comes in its own carry bag, and the battery is absolutely amazing. I literally charge it like twice a year. That's it.
Amazing, isn't it?
And use it loads. And it's getting very hot here in the sun. So one other thing.
Which is another reason that we put this on bags.
Oh!
is studs. Now we get asked so many times, and I always find that studs is quite a oh my goodness, what is that word? I could say this earlier because I thought about what
Controversial one.
Controversial.
Indeed.
Still can't say it.
Because some people put 1 in each foot, some put 2 in each foot, some don't put any in at all. You never did with Sprite,
I
did
didn't
you?
with Sprite, and I have done with Sprite, trying it, and you can
like
tell how much she doesn't like it. She's almost like sticky every time she is
up.
going. So I keep mine all in a little box that I got from the range. I love this little box.
Shall we go backwards slightly and just say why I always use studs?
Oh yeah.
Nah.
So are you
I
gonna-
think everybody knows that. We'll carry on.
So yeah, I got this from the range, and it's fab. So it opens up. I'll go to camera 2.
Like that. I'm going to make sure camera 2 is focusing on you.
Okay. So it opens up, and then I've put all the studs in there. Admittedly, we were in a rush after show jumping last week, so
You haven't taken them out yet.
I haven't taken them out like it is. But we also use one of these metal dishes, which are absolutely brilliant.
When you
because-
drop one and you need to pick it up. Yay!
just like that. So yeah, I tend to always wear. These are quite used actually.
blunted
yeah,
off a bit there.
but I
should've
use
bought
them
my
in the
new
front,
ones.
and I use 2 of them. I use 2 in each foot, and then in the back, I wear these.
Depending
which
on
are-
the ground conditions, obviously, but at the minute.
At the minute, but I find these are the majority of what I wear.
Yeah.
Sometimes I will wear the little ones all the way around if it is hard ground, but I'm more. Those 2 are my favourites that I tend to always go for. So yeah, use that. That's really handy. Another tool that we use that is really handy
The
is.
best tap ever.
Oh, I wasn't going on to that yet, but I can. It's one of these. These just pick it out, and it's really handy. Get up and underneath anything that's in the studs, and then the same handle. This this tap is brilliant.
It's the best tap in the world.
Yeah.
Tina actually studied all 16
16.
holes last weekend.
Yes. With this, it's fab. It is really fab.
Editing to add there that normally it takes me the time. Emily's done all 4 of Lola's feet, 8 studs, by the time that I've done one of Banksy's 2 studs. So that was an achievement for me last weekend.
It was indeed. I've got one of yours in here.
Aww.
We do find that we end up like mix matching.
Yeah, because one of us will end up taking all 16 out. Can't count here today.
Oh,
And you've also got electric tape in there. What's that for?
that is for cross-country boots. Going around for. I wear red when I'm wearing my colours, but we wore blue.
Or did we wear white? No, we used
We
white,
wore
but we
white
ran
last
out
week.
of white, so I had blue on one of my fronts last
Just in
weekend,
case.
just for reinforcement over the Velcro.
Yes. So yeah, and then just different spanners. You've got an adjustable one in your kit, haven't you? Which is quite good because then you'd obviously just tighten it to the sides of the studs. Otherwise, I've just got an old tap there, but I quite find these handy.
Yeah, they are. You can get a bit more leverage on them
Yeah.
sometimes, can't you?
And then that's just one Dad gave me, so it just stays in there. And then it all just shuts down,
Fab box, that is.
just like that.
So, moving on to show jumping.
And
Wow.
following on from studs,
Oh yeah, very. Again, another thing that Banksy needs.
Yeah.
And I bought this probably about 5 years ago now. When I first got my saddle for my old horse. Actually,
money.
yeah, it's well worth its money, worth its weight in gold, I should say, because Banksy has a. This is what I say is one of the only things that you will happily pay money for to get ruined.
Yeah, very true.
Because if you look at this, absolutely covered in stud prints. Because Sir Banksy, bless his heart, we love him for it.
Picks his feet
Picks
up.
his feet, front
Like
feet up very, very high into his armpits and into his chest. So yes, that protects him, and I would not jump without it.
No.
Even in an arena without studs in, I jump with it because he can still strike his own chest with his own hoofs.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily the protection from just the studs, it's from his own feet.
No, exactly. But that's another thing, that if you are doing a BE and your show jumping is on a surface, some people think that they have to take out their studs and then put them back in for cross country, but
You don't have to.
you don't have to. We don't. We
No.
just go and jump in. It's only sand, so they're
Yeah.
not going to do any harm by jumping in their studs for that thing.
Show jumping boots for ponios. We showed these quickly at the beginning, but we'll show them again now. You can do the fetlock. Tendon, Woof Wear Smart Event boots, tendon and fetlock.
Fetlock.
These have the D30 technology down the back, which is basically
It's like a
technical.
It's
term
like it's almost like a gel, isn't it? That if they strike it, it goes
I was
hard
going to say it's like a
into this.
goo, so at least Em's got a more technological term than that. But yes, it's like an orange, gel.
Gel
That when they strike
basically
it, a bit like some of the laptop cases you can get where you drop it and it goes hard. And
but it's so flexible, so
Yeah.
it's flexible to move with the horse's legs, but like you say, if they were to hit a pole, hit themselves, that is going to go instantly hard and just give them that protection.
added support, yeah. And also
These are Banksies because you can tell they've got white hairs inside them.
and white chalk inside them. They're nicely adjustable on the elasticated bits at the front here, and also they have those breathable air vents down the back, which helps keep their tendons cool. Same on the fetlock boots.
Exactly the same. But obviously
And we
they're
both wear the
different.
same. And these haven't been washed since the champs, I will admit. I was just wiping them over with a
Yeah.
damp tea towel just then, but they wash up so well at 30 degrees. I've got a picture of when I competed.
Is it British?
No, I think it was ages ago. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
launched in 2016 or something, and they were literally, I'm going to see if I can find it and edit the picture in here. They were so brown. And then they went in the washing machine, 30 degrees,
Came out.
and the overreach. And
Yeah.
they came out, these haven't been washed yet either. Came out as new, absolutely washed up perfectly.
I love the white. I think the white looks really contrasting on Lola's legs.
I love the white when Banksy's legs are clean. If Banksy's legs aren't quite clean, then the white leg makes Banksy's legs look dirtier, yeah.
Yeah, but you can also get these in black as well.
Breastplates. I always, actually I don't. 90% of the time I'll use a breastplate for jumping. You always do, don't you?
I
think
always
the
wear
odd
this.
cross country, always, 100%. Jump
show
training.
jumping, if we were just training or something like that, I might just put on a martingale.
Especially if you want to keep it clean, ready for the event at the weekend.
Exactly.
But yes, it's cross country imperative, I think. We're going from show jumping to cross country here now, really, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because you just don't want that. You don't want the risk of your saddle slipping back, do you?
No, I've seen horror stories of people where their saddles just slipped all the way back and the girth is up by their hips.
I choose to use this one purely because it looks nice.
Cool.
It's an elasticated racing breastplate underneath. Breast girth, they call it, don't they? But it's got nice sheepskin.
Well,
Outer.
that's funny because my mum bought this
Because
with
it
her
looks
birth-
nice.
with her birthday money one year. She did because she wanted me for Lola to look nice, and she always wanted to buy one for Sprite, but she always thought that it would, because Sprite was smaller, that it wouldn't look right on her.
Yeah.
In
They
matter
need
of
a
fact-
big chest for a 3-point, I
Yeah, but
think.
she's got a big neck and chest, hasn't she?
Yeah.
And once we got it for Lola, I then tried it on Sprite, and she goes, "Oh, it does work on Sprite too."
So should buy another one.
No,
They
fit
share
in the
it.
both,
They
yeah.
share it.
So yeah, I've gone for the 5 points. So connects at the D rings at the top of the saddle and at the girth on those bits.
Detachable martingale, which is good. You don't
Yeah,
have to use
don't
it,
have
or you
to
can.
use it. Yeah, but yeah. And again, the sheepskin bits just because it looks nice.
And it protects them from sweaty rubbing marks, actually.
Yes, it does.
It's not just because it looks nice, but it does
No.
look nice. Also for jumping, my comfort blanket is using free jumps. I've had these since Robbie bought these for my birthday in 2000. Again, when we joined as full members, we were like, oh, we can get all the gear now. Yeah. So for my birthday in 2016, Robbie got me these, and I would not be without them now. Yes, they are dirty and need a clean, but they are fab, and they're just like, they've got, you can see, like sturdy, grippy bits there that help keep your feet. I don't very rarely lose a stirrup now. I don't want to tempt fate and mess up on my next event because I lose a stirrup after saying that, but I think they're on Emily's wish list in red once she gets the new saddle, aren't they?
I am having a little look on places to see if I can buy some second-hand ones.
Or if anybody wants to send Emily some free jumps, you know, feel free.
So we are on cross country, and another big one for me is Stopwatch. So we have both got the optimum time
Stopwatches. Both from Treehouse, weren't they?
Yes. Mine was my present from badminton.
Yeah.
To myself from a reach in badminton with
My husband was ever so clever and bought me mine one Christmas, didn't he?
And
Oh, I can't get it all over my
horses.
bangles. Said it was from the horses because he knew that new rules were coming in, like before we did.
Yeah.
He's quite a competitive person. He wasn't very happy at me the other day for having that stop out cross country, was he?
No, but also, didn't you write something in the card at Christmas, like, at least now
us.
you can get in the right time?
Something like that. Yeah.
So, yeah. Basically, it's a lovely big stopwatch with a nice big display. And you've got different options on there. So you can count up or count down the time.
I've just put mine up to 10 seconds because that's what we both generally do, don't we?
We do. So
So
then
the
we
start
ask the
box-
cross-country starter, can we have 10 seconds? So then when it's actually time to get out of the start box, you're not faffing trying to do your watch. I admit, the other day my battery had gone on there, so I went back to
So it
using
counts
just a
down.
standard stopwatch, and I've got to admit I missed it. I missed hearing, because it beeps at you every
That means
minute.
you're going, go, and then it starts counting up, doesn't it?
Yes. You can set it to be your optimum time, so it will count down, and then it gives you warnings for when you're like 30 seconds off and 15 seconds off. But it's just entirely up to you. You don't even have to have it beeping, as I learnt the other day when
The
the
new
battery
ones
got on.
vibrate, apparently.
Do they?
But I think I like the beep, like you say. But sometimes you'll find you're so in the zone. I remember at Launceston a couple of weekends ago, the BE, I didn't even hear my first 3 minutes.
Did you not?
I was so in the zone, I was just going, and then thankfully I was on the time anyway. But by 4 minutes, I think we were just going through the water or something. And I was like, oh yeah, oh phew, I am on the time.
But yeah, I wouldn't be without that on cross country.
No, not at all.
No.
You were a bit lost about it when the battery was out, weren't you?
Oh, I know. I'm going
I
back
think you
to
wore
using-
mine a couple of times when our times are different. This is also, I'll add, where the Woof Wear event gloves are amazing because, as you can see, they're short cuff, so they don't interfere with. I shouldn't have my bangles on really with them. They don't interfere at all with the watch. You literally some gloves do up round your wrist, don't they? And then that would irritate, or it would irritate me under the watch, but these don't. And then you've still got a nice bit of room there to write. Hi, Millie. To write your minute markers on if, like me, you don't remember them. But Emily memorises them, don't you, Em?
Yeah, I do. People write on like you do, but when it was roads and tracks, I couldn't remember all of them, so I did write that with my hand. And then on to the ponies boots. So for cross country, again, we have got Woof Wear boots.
They're the smart event boots.
And
Again, they have the same technology.
D30 technology in the back
And the
there.
strike pads,
And
yeah.
you can see there just how flexible it is.
Yeah.
And the way that they fasten up, they give full leg protection by going all the way around, and then you've got Velcro there that just fastens them down. Like
I will add to that as well that if anybody like me has a horse with 4 white legs that are ridiculously sensitive, these do not rub. I have had boots previously that have, I won't say the brands or anything like that, but have rubbed, and yeah, because he's got pink skin under those white legs,
sensitive.
these don't rub at all. At all.
Again-
And again, machine washable. Come up lovely every time, don't they?
These only came out of the wash yesterday. But another tip now that I do for after cross country, when you get back and your boots are all minging,
I'm going to look away here because I don't do that.
so I just carry my cross country boots in that bag, and at the bottom of it, I have got black bin bags, and you can see by the colour of that, what is that, range, that I just put them all in there, tie that up,
So they,
and then put them back in the bag. So it keeps my bag clean for the next time. And then they just come straight out and go in the washing machine. That's my little tip for...
not in the washing machine at home though, eh, Emily?
No, never.
Chris. Body protectors! Right, I'm taking star of stage here because I'm going to not do it right now. I have never, being big chested, been able to do a body protector up by myself. But
This is where you can.
this is where I can. Now I can. Look, it only takes 2 hands. Normally, I have to get somebody to do that for me.
I remember
I don't know that I'm even in the video, to be fair.
I used to have to do that too.
Yeah, I remember being like, somebody, and then you'd hold this, and then you'd hold that. It does up nice and easily by yourself. It's adjustable down here,
Yeah.
and it's the most comfortable thing ever.
It honestly.
And breathable and light, and yeah.
This is the TI22 from Champion, if you don't already know.
Originally only in black, but they have now just brought it out in grey,
Grey.
and it looks lush. doesn't it?
Yes. The reason that they've done it in grey is some people were saying that the black
Makes you more
attracts
hot,
it,
yeah.
makes you more hot, so the grey will reflect the light instead of absorbing it. So that is the reason behind that. But
They are fab. I once drove home from the beach with this on because I thought I just had a gilet on.
you also can get shoulder pads to go on here, which you have got, haven't you?
I haven't got round it
So
out.
they just attach on around here and then come around and under your arm, then fasten there, don't they? We were very kindly gifted these. I won mine with the Champion and Toggy competition from Piggy French's.
And they and following on from that, they kindly sent me one because I got so many good images of you on there, didn't I? That was back in 2016.
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. No, 16.
Mad.
17.
Yeah. Oh, epic memories.
And if you
I'm going to
haven't-
insert a picture of Emily and Sprite of Piggy French's here.
I would do anything. I would do anything for you. You know you're everything. You know you're everything to me.
If you haven't already noticed, we have both got these boxes where it keeps all of this in.
Just realised I missed this out.
So we keep everything in there. That's got our stop pin, hairnet, spurs, belt. I've got my dressage gear, gloves,
So easy.
body
Just
protector,
passports.
passport,
Stop
so
pin.
Just by putting it all in that box.
We were
it's
only
so much
talking
easier.
about things that are safety or adamant
But
to
when
have, but
something's
let's
so
just
pretty-
see how beautiful this is. Do, do, do. And it matches. That lives in there too. That's the hi-ho silver cherry roller stock pin. And yeah, I didn't put this on over my body protector, but I always wear an air jacket too.
Yes.
And Emily said once she goes up the level, she's going to. But
Yes. Yes.
once she gets to novice, no, an accident could happen at any level.
At any level, without a doubt.
At any level.
Without a doubt.
So yeah, I always wear this over the top as well. Just always have. Ever since I had a bad fall, I used to wear a hacking all the time too. Then you would think, why don't I? Like it's
Yeah,
not till
it's
something
crazy.
happens that you think, why don't I? But I had a bad fall out hacking once and landed on the tarmac. And thankfully this went off, which gave me more room, which otherwise I think I may have lost teeth because I did hit my chin. But it goes. Next! You know we said this vlog might only be 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I think we've gone over half an hour already.
Probably. So we've then also got, so for cross country, you are not allowed to wear a fixed peak. So on our Evolution Frissons, there is a fixed peak on there. So we can wear it for show jumping and dressage, but you need to have a non or a flex peak.
Emma's
I
going to get a
believe.
little bit excited here. Oh, I haven't got a silk on because we took the tracky colours off.
I've got a silk, but I don't want to put a silk on.
Well,
Okay,
mine
next
doesn't look like yours. Mine doesn't look like yours. Right, I've got to zoom in. Yeah, so this is the Champion Vent Air skull cap, which they have just released in
Some exciting colours in the
what's it?
sport.
Champion Sport Vent Air.
Yes.
Which comes in rose gold, rose quartz, yellow topaz, solar orange, white marble, and optic white. 6 new colours, I believe.
Oh yeah, and they're all lush.
Absolutely amazing. Struggling to choose which to go for, to be honest with you.
I'm going white marble.
You're going white marble.
So
I'm
that's-
thinking rose gold, even though I'm a yellow gold person. I'm not really a rose gold person, but there's just something about that hat that screams at me. And it is the one I picked up off the stand at badminton.
Yeah.
Anyway, take it back to you, Emily.
I've got the pink Ventair, and it was originally sent to me because my country colours on Sprite are pink with white stars, aren't they, Spritey? And for badminton, I wanted to be matchy, so they very kindly sent me it in pink. And when we were up there, we were obviously doing some Instagram takeovers for Champion, doing some hat signings and stuff with Pippa Funnel, Kitty King, and of course the one and only Piggy French. That is the right side, isn't it? I thought it was. So this has now always been with me, and with the signings, it's
And it makes you a little bit emotional,
it
doesn't it?
does, doesn't it?
Brings back badminton 17
It
memories.
does indeed.
And even more special now that Piggy won at badminton 19.
Yeah, and we got to watch her.
We did.
Yeah. So you'll probably notice that both of our hats have been tagged with the, is it there?
Yeah.
The BE. So you need to make sure that any hat that you are wearing at BE has been tagged, same as Riding Club. They have all now gone the same colour as well with the Pony Club, so you only need to have one colour instead of having like 3 different bands around your hat.
You got 2 at the minute, but that's
Yeah.
because that hat was tagged prior to
To it.
changing.
Yeah, and like any hat, of course, you are able, so under here, which is a nice fastening,
Nice and padded, isn't
padded
it?
for your chin, you can adjust the chin strap, and then it just fastens up like that there. You've also got the option at the back that this lace here can be tighter if you need it, or looser,
And it
depending on
matches your
you.
nails. I just noticed. She's not a girly girl at all, are you?
So, but of course,
And the air, vent air, lets the air in, makes it nice
Yeah.
and breathable on your head.
but not every hat fits everybody. Everybody has got a different size,
And
shape,
shape,
head. So do make sure that you get it professionally fitted and make sure that it is suitable to your head shape. So lastly,
We mentioned this a little bit in the vlog as well last week, didn't we? Because
Yeah.
we were kindly given the Woof Wear ice therapy boots to take up to the champs because we were a little bit worried about how little rain we'd had.
and how hard it was going to be on their legs, and also when you've got a show jump the next day, you want to be making sure that you are protecting those precious leggies.
Both horses do get the best drink care possible anyway because they are fed blue chip balancers, which
Yes.
has all the minerals and vitamins
that they would need.
yeah. Lola's fed the joint care balancer, so that looks after her.
Prevention rather than cure.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yes.
Banksy's fed, this is a super concentrated balancer. Banksy has fed the super concentrated calming balancer, so his balancer doesn't actually have any joint care supplements in it. So Banksy's fed the, I'm getting tongue twister now, dynamic bone and joint supplement alongside his balancer. So Lola has it all in one pot. Yeah. She doesn't need the calming influence. And, oh, look at her now. Hi, Spritey! But yeah, prevention is better than cure.
Cure,
So
definitely.
we feed the joint supplements to
Sprite.
give their bones the
Yeah.
things that they need.
Sprite is on the senior.
Glucosamine.
Sprite is on the senior balancer, which has actually got a joint supplement within it. But
Lola's
being
got
over 14, that's when they advise to start feeding the senior.
senior. Yeah, that's got it built in as well.
Yeah,
Hasn't
but it is very similar ingredients to the joint care. So yeah, that is what Lola has. And
Again.
funny enough, like we were just
Ooh.
saying about these,
it? This one's a little bit muddy. It looked brand
Muddy.
new last week.
I was hoping not to have to use
did
them
she do?
quite so quickly. They are dirty inside, obviously. I just grabbed these out of the freezer.
Right, no, let's test. Because last week I could stand them on my face after being in the cool box for 3 days.
Right.
These have just come out of the freezer, so they are slightly colder. But I think that they were just as frozen last week, really.
Yeah.
Because we were saying about how flexible they are.
Yeah.
And that even though these have been in the freezer for how long? Well, a week.
Yeah.
They're still flexible. It's not like they were going to freeze solid and so.
No. And that's the best thing, that when they then
Yeah, they feel about the same. Well, that's quite nice actually. Get them on Spritey's leg.
Yeah. So yeah, being that flexible, when they go into the pockets, this is not the nicest one to be using for this, but,
But that's because you are
it's
gonna
been
use it
using
again.
it. You pop it in there, and then when you put that around their leg, it moulds to the way
shape
that
of
the
their
shape of their leg is, because
that's nice.
every horse has got different legs, obviously. And what
She's going. She's going. Are you putting it on her?
Oh, I don't know. Lola's gone trotting off. But it's like, that's too much effort. Anyway, and another thing that I did mention at the champs as well is that this massive great pad of Velcro that they've got an inside fastening there and then 3 straps. And that just allows you, Lola's got a bit of a chunkier leg, so I actually noticed when they
Use
go
it
on
both,
Sprite,
yeah, you're probably getting closer to the
closer
tab.
to the end of it. But
you end up with a little bit more overlap, but
Exactly.
it's fine, it still fastens. And it's also, like you said, got that inner bit of Velcro too, which gets it ready for fastening.
Exactly.
Right, so we put those on all 8 leggies last week, didn't we?
Yes.
And then after they've been on for 20, they basically extract the heat out of the leg. Then, I haven't actually brought them with me, but I'll insert a clip. We put on the bioceramic stable boots for overnight, which are infrared. Yeah, the technological term for that I will edit in. Can't remember everything, can you?
I think we've done pretty well.
I think we've done pretty well, and it's very warm now as well, quite hot. But basically, it increases blood flow, circulation to speed up healing and promote reduce swelling, any signs of swelling, because the horses were stabled for 24/7.
Yeah.
For almost 4 days last
Yeah.
year. Last week. Still tired from last weekend. So then they go on overnight, A, because they keep Banksy's legs clean.
Yeah.
And B, because they reduce swelling and just basically calming and
Keeping the
blood
blood
flow to
flow around. So hopefully
repair all those vital little tendons and ligaments and make sure everything's working at its optimum the next day, which thankfully they both did and passed the trot up with flying colours. Just a shame we didn't keep all the show jump poles up. But
That's all right.
like I said, that's workable. We're both just over the moon to have been competent and confident at cross country at that level.
Exactly,
Over a challenging track.
Yeah, cross country I always think is a lot harder to actually
Work on.
work
And
on.
overcome
it's-
obstacles off. And
and
look at
being-
how did Lola ace that ditch.
I know.
That was the only one you were really worried about, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the water.
And
And the water, and she absolutely aced that too.
Yeah. I just when we are down here in Cornwall, we have got some fantastic facilities without a doubt, but we don't have those cross-country courses like a lot of you guys are fortunate to have up there, so we don't have those technical questions when we go schooling. A lot
Which
of
is
ours
why
are
we
just-
don't go schooling much at all.
No.
We would rather do arena training
Yes.
and make challenging lines, dog legs, and different corners and stuff like that, related distances,
Yes.
than go cross country, because our cross country courses locally only run up to 100.
Yes.
And
Not
By
don't have lines set up that are like those 2 logs that we had. We wouldn't have anything like that down here to be able to go and practice over. So that is a good sign for me. That's what that's
no,
my
we
focus
absolutely
point.
ace. And our horses were fit enough and looked after to the best condition to ace the road track steeplechase.
And do
Complete
it
the cross country on the time, 15 seconds too slow,
Yeah.
and to still trot up sound the next morning.
next morning. Exactly.
Makes you feel like quite a few people commented on the vlog saying you must be proud of how fit they are and stuff like that, and it does. It makes you feel like all those hours of getting up at stupid o'clock to go to the beach or go to
Ride before work and
go schooling in the rain, and it's all worthwhile when you get weekends like that.
definitely.
Anyway, let's not get emotional. We were emotional in the last vlog.
So if you guys have enjoyed a bit of a different vlog from us,
Yeah, it
please-
feels a bit like out of our comfort zone a little bit, doesn't
yes, we are very, very fortunate to work with all these brands, and their ongoing support is so appreciated.
it? Very much so. We will put a link in the description below of some of the products that we've shown you here, so that you can have a nose on their websites as well if you do want to, and also if you've got any questions about any of it, just
Pop us a message.
pop us a message or comment below, and we will try our best to reply to it. They're amazing companies, amazing products, and things that really do benefit to us eventing our horses.
Yes. All the faces behind the brands as well are also lovely and helpful and supportive, and
100%. If you don't want to ask us a question, private message the brands direct. All of them are amazing, and I would like to say again, biggest shout out to Woof Wear, because they're a Cornish brand. So it's lovely to be supported by and to support them back in turn, because they are based down here in sunny Cornwall.
Yeah.
And they've now got a new range.
Fonte Verde.
Oh. Em's been a good girl and got her boots on. Wait a minute. Don't get me in trouble, Emily.
You've got Woof Wear boots.
Oh yeah, I have got Woof Wear boots on, but they aren't Fonte Verde. Little plug to Woof Wear Fonte Verde at the end here. These are the new Sortellas, and yeah, they're a little bit beautiful too, aren't they?
They are.
Mm-hmm. You may have seen them at Badminton. They will also be at Burley, showing these off. And yeah, I'm gonna go now. Until next week, which is
muddy horse to show ready. That's what I'm thinking.
You guys have been asking for absolutely ages for Emily to do a plaiting video, which she just keeps like moving swiftly on from and not doing. We'll do it when we're at a stay away show. Oh, we know Swolecliff. I'll be plaiting about 3, 4, 5. How many times did you plait?
5.
5 times. Still didn't video it. So
No, it was very difficult with time and that
yeah,
though. Up at
it was a manic
Swolecliff.
weekend
Yeah,
because
it
we had
was.
stewarding and stuff to do there. I was like,
Exactly.
hi Millie, don't forget the boots.
Bye.
So next weekend, as we have 0 plans again, I think a bit of training might go in there, but we don't need to vlog that. Em's going to do muddy field horse.
To show
I
ready.
think you might even do it on Sprite.
Do you think?
Might be nice, mightn't it?
Yeah.
Sprite needs a pamper.
She does need a pamper. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah. And just
When
get...
did you last
I
plait
know,
Sprite?
but will she get all excited for being
Oh,
plastic?
we'll take her to the beach for a photo shoot afterwards.
Okay.
Em's like, she can't be platted up and then not go
Honestly,
in the trailer.
that horse knows that if she gets platted up, she'll be pouring the ground at that stable going, are we going yet? Are we going yet? Are we going yet? So, yeah, I don't... Maybe we'll see if there's some dressage. Oh, she's... I can't.
She might be, she can go to, I think taking her to the beach to put her leg in the water would be very beneficial.
good, yeah. Just if I can hold on. But yeah, so I thought I'd do that and show some tips and tricks on what I actually do when I'm
And the
getting
products you
ready
use.
and products that I use. Definitely.
Again, some bought, some kindly gifted, but
Exactly.
things that you
Now.
couldn't be without.
Exactly.
Especially
yeah.
that quarter marker brush.
Yes.
And
the comb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're blabbing. This has been way longer than we said it was going to be, hasn't it? Ah, thanks. Hasn't it, Millie? I missed you. Slept with you for 4 nights last week. 3 nights, 4 nights. Over and out. If you have enjoyed it, give it a like. Do subscribe. We've had quite a lot of new subscribers recently. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. You might want to go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
And yeah, share this with your friends if you think they might enjoy it too. And again, do ask any questions.
Yeah, pass. Yeah.
What do you think?
Pop us a message. Comment below with them, and yeah, like we said, we'll do our best to reply. But until next week, bye.
Let's go.
What you like